Hi everybody, my name is Lisa, and in this hour on Verbling we're going to have an English speaking class. So if you are interested in practicing your English, then you can join this class by clicking on the Join Class button. If you have a reservation already, you can go ahead and use your reservation. To participate in Verbling classes now, you do need to have what they call a ticket, and the way you get tickets is by doing some things where you can get a few free tickets, like inviting your friends on Facebook or something like that. But usually the easiest way to get tickets is to become a member, and you can become a premium member for $45 per month. So you get to become a member by paying $45, and then you get to take as many classes as you would like. And each class is conducted here in the Google Hangouts, so we can have up to 9 students every hour. And if you want to make sure that you get into the classes that you want or the times that you like that work for you, then you need to reserve your seat. That's the best way to make sure you get into the class. If you're not sure, because sometimes the classes fill up. So in this hour we're going to be speaking, and we do have one student who is preparing for a TOEFL exam this weekend, so I have some ideas for how to help him, but it's also going to be helpful for everybody else as well. So I'm going to say hi to the people who have joined so far. Hi there, Guillermo. How are you doing?
Hi, Lisa, one more time.
Good.
How are you?
Great. Awesome. And Hamid, how are you?
I am oxygen and potassium.
You're breathing. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And Rossi, Majid? Russell, how are you?
I am fine, thank you. How are you?
Good. Russell, where are you from?
I'm from Iraq.
Oh, okay. Great. All right. And so it must be getting very hot there at this time of year in Iraq.
Actually, I'm in United States.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because about 6 months ago, I'm coming. Yeah, I
Oh,
came.
you came here 6 months ago? So tell me,
Yeah,
you're
6 months.
from Iraq, but you're living in the United States right now.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
okay. Where are you living?
I'm living in New York,
Oh, wow. Okay. What part of New York?
Rochester.
Rochester, New York. Okay. Are you
Yes.
studying? Are you working? Or?
And now, actually, I'm coming with my husband because my husband is study.
Okay.
Yeah, the master. Yes.
Okay. So he's working on his master's in
Yes.
New York.
In
Oh.
yes, yes.
In what topic? What's the subject?
An electric engineer.
Electrical engineering. Okay. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, good. Glad you could join us. And Ishmael just joined us. Hi, Ishmael. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. Lisa, how are you?
I'm doing pretty well, thank you. Okay. All right, so we have the 4 people here, and I think somebody made another reservation, and we might have other people join us because, as you guys know, you can join at any time as long as you see the join class button up there, probably. It's green, and it says you need 1 ticket. So if you have tickets or if you are a member, you can come by and join us and practice your English speaking. So, Hamid, this
Yes.
week you have the TOEFL exam. Is that correct?
Yes, this Saturday.
This Saturday. Okay. So
And today I made I made a sample exam, and it was good.
okay.
I hope I will crack this TOEFL exam.
Yes. Great. Okay. Well, wonderful. Yes. We have lots of students on Verbling who have joined Verbling and are using Verbling classes to help them prepare. And I have heard from several students that it has helped, and they have passed their tests. So I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get the scores that you want, Hamid. But I want to keep helping you and helping other people, especially in this hour. It's for the speaking. And so I posted it over here that for you and for others if you're interested. The TOEFL exam, you're going to be having to talk for about 20 minutes, and it's going to be on a series of questions. The first few questions are going to be fairly common, familiar topics, so they're probably going to ask you, like we have done before, for example, to describe your family. So why don't we do that? That's a good one. I like in the speaking classes, sometimes like yesterday we talked about what's happening in Brazil. There's lots of protests going on in Brazil, and lots of people upset about the government spending a lot of money on the World Cup and the Olympics and things like that. So we talked about that. That was a political issue. But sometimes in the speaking classes we also practice just talking about our daily lives and our personal lives, and that's always something that you will be asked about when you're having some type of English exam, because that's kind of at the beginning, not beginning, but it's the most common thing that you do probably in English is to just talk to people and have a conversation and get to know each other a little bit. So let's do that a little bit in the beginning, and then we'll move to the other types of things where we actually might express our opinions about topics that are of interest. So Guillermo, tell us a little bit about you, Guillermo. You live in Spain, and tell us
Yeah.
about your family.
Well, I'm married, so I have my wife, and I have two. I have as well a sister,
Mm-hmm.
and well, my father and my mother. I suppose as us.
Do they all live in Barcelona?
Yeah. We are all living in Barcelona. Well, the family of my wife is living in Peru because she is Peruvian.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So my family-in-law is there.
Uh-huh.
And
Do you go to Peru to visit them?
sometimes when I have enough money
Yeah.
and enough holidays because
Vacation, yeah, sure.
vacation because I was not able to got a month of holidays every year, and
Sure.
to go to Peru only for 15 days or a week is not very, I don't know very well how to express that. It's not
worth it.
It's not. Yeah, exactly. It's too much money only to spend 15 days or 1 week.
Right. Yes, I have that same belief that if I'm going to spend a lot of money and go somewhere far away, I want to stay there for a while.
Yeah, sadly.
Yeah, right.
That is.
Yeah, so that's what we would say. It's not worth it to go there just for a short time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it really expensive to fly from Spain to?
That depends of the time of the year, of the season of the year.
Yeah.
If you go on out in Almun,
Yeah.
Almun in Spain, well, in Almun is going to be it will be cheaper than in another seasons.
Yeah, sure.
So you have to choose the better season to go to.
Yeah. 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 It's always tricky trying to find a good flight.
Exactly. You have to be like like if you were shooting or
Yeah. You have to be like a good a shopping hunter.
Exactly. You have to be like a hunter waiting for a good flight.
Yes. Yep, it's true. Okay,
Uh,
wonderful. Thank you. And so Hamid,
sorry,
yes, Russell?
sorry, Lisa, but
Yep.
I have a problem in my connection with the
Oh.
internet. So yes, so I can't understand what is it is not worth it.
Oh, it means so we are saying he was saying that his in-laws live in Peru and he lives in Spain. And so sometimes it's not worth it if he doesn't have enough vacation time. Like he needs a month. If he wants to fly from Spain to Peru, it's only good for him if he can stay there a long time, not just like 1 week or 2 weeks. So we say it's not worth it if he can only go for a short time. It's not. It means like you don't bother buying the ticket or going because it's not going to be enough time. Does that make sense? So if something
Okay,
isn't worth it, yeah. So if you say like, well, I have 5 days off, 5 days of vacation, it's not worth it to go so far away. I'm going to just go on a short vacation close to my home, for example. So it's not worth
okay,
it to spend so much money. Yeah,
okay, yeah.
yeah. Okay, we're gonna go to Hamid next, and why don't you tell us about your family a little bit, Hamid? Who's in your family, and who are you living with, and where
Okay,
are you living? Because
I
not everybody knows you.
okay. Firstly, I am Hamid from Turkey, and I live with my family after 6 years.
Hmm.
I mean, because I finished my bachelor and master degree at chemistry field.
Hmm.
After 6 years, I am living with my family, but my brothers are very far away from my family.
Hmm.
I mean, my oldest brother is married. He got married last year,
Hmm.
and my younger brother is living in Germany. He finished one university in Germany. His field is information of computer, and nowadays he works in one company, software company,
Yeah.
and almost 1 month later he will come back to Turkey for holiday. Today we chatted a little bit, and he asked to me what we want from Germany,
Oh yeah.
and he will buy trainers for me from there.
Yeah.
And sometimes he bought like that. For example, he bought my laptop.
Bought you your laptop?
Yes, he also sent to me his iPhone, his
Wow.
old iPhone,
Uh-huh.
and like that. So I am lucky boy for
Yeah.
this reason. And my mom is a housewife,
Hmm.
and my dad is retired, but he is still working for us.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
and that's all.
Hamid, so you have two brothers but no sisters?
Yes,
Okay.
I am the youngest person in my family.
You are the youngest in your family. Okay.
Yes,
So,
yes.
Hamid, is it common for people living in Turkey to go study in Germany?
Exactly no study, uh, generally to work.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
But nowadays it is common for younger generations
Yeah.
like me, because I want to go to there because my field is chemistry.
Hmm.
So I think Germany is a good country.
Hmm.
So for this reason, I want to take good score for TOEFL exam.
Yes. Okay.
But generally, German universities don't want to prove like TOEFL exam, but interestingly, they want to proving good ability for speaking and
Yeah.
writing abilities.
Okay.
It is, in my opinion, a little bit dilemma.
Hmm.
So I hope I will overcome this problem, and I will find somewhere to make my PhD.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Well, you're on your way. Okay.
Yes.
So thank you. Ishmael, why don't you tell us a little bit about you and your family in Turkey?
Yes, I am Ismail from Turkey. I live in Ankara, the capital city of Turkey.
Mm-hmm.
I have a family. Uh, I have a son. He is 5 years old.
Nice.
My wife is an art teacher, and I am a public servant.
Mm-hmm.
I am an simulator specialist, and I don't like to live in city because I grew up in countryside in
Yeah.
a fisher village. It is difficult for me, but I must to live in a big city because of the work situations,
Mm-hmm.
and I am living far away my home city. My home city is Bursa. It is 500 far away from Ankara,
Mm-hmm. 500 kilometers?
500 kilometers long away from Ankara.
Is that where, do you still have relatives living there, like aunts or uncles or your parents or something?
Yes,
They live there? Okay.
yes, Lisa, my all relatives are living in Bursa. I have no relatives in Ankara. I have three sisters bigger
Mm-hmm.
than me,
Yeah.
and they are living in my village and in Bursa.
Yeah. How
I
often do you see them?
I am going to see them, especially on holidays,
Mm-hmm.
if I have time.
Yeah. Do they come to visit you in Ankara?
Yes, they are sometimes come to visit us, but not often. They are working too in Bursa. Uh, to find time and opportunity, it is difficult a little.
Yes. And when you go there, how do you get there? Do you drive in a car or do you take a train or a bus to
I
go?
have a car. I use car because my son is 5 years old, and it is very difficult to go in a bus 6 hour long.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, great. Russell, why don't you tell us a little bit about you and your family?
Okay. I'm from Iraq and I'm electrical engineer.
Mm-hmm.
So I graduated before 1 year,
Mm-hmm.
and I have three sisters and one brother. My father is mechanical engineer and my mother is math teacher.
Wow.
Yes.
Lots of math and science in your family.
Yes, and my brother he's still studying physics
Uh-huh.
scientist.
Yeah.
Yes, and my two sisters. It is young. She is younger than me,
Mm-hmm.
and one of them in primary school and one of them in high school.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, and my older sister is is teacher. So and I come to America before 6 months ago with my husband. Yes, uh, of course, because my husband get um, a, re- a really sorry, this called inflation friendship. I don't know what
It's a
scholarship.
fellowship.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
yes, scholarship
Or a scholarship.
to yes. My husband is getting to continue a master degree as to an electrical engineer, and I I hope I get a job here in New York.
Yeah.
Yes, but first I want to improve my language, English language, because of course all people here speak English,
Yeah.
and
So the rest of your family, they're still in Iraq?
yes,
Uh-huh.
yes, my family is still in Iraq, and I call about every day or
Oh.
every 2 day in Skype or Tango.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, yes. And, um,
Well, how long will you be in the United States?
about 6 months ago.
No, but how long will you be here? Like, how long will you stay? Are you
I'm sorry. I will stay 3 years.
3 years?
Yes,
Oh, okay. Okay.
yes.
Wow, that's a big difference for you coming from Iraq to New York. That's a big change with weather.
Yes. Exactly with weather. Yes, because I, I'm really surprised to me because here every day is raining.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yes, sometimes it's sunny, but most of the days is raining. Yes, yes, and that's was surprise to me. And in the winter, all the winter is
Yeah,
snowing.
yeah.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, did you do some shopping and get some winter clothing so you're prepared for
Yes. Yes.
yeah. Okay, wonderful. All right, so Andre, you joined us. Hi there,
Hello, Lisa. Hello, guys.
Andre.
Yeah. Do you hear me?
Can't hear you. Can you guys hear him?
Yes,
Yeah,
I can
I
hear
hear.
him.
Hello, everybody.
There you go. Oh, hi,
Hello,
Hello,
Andre.
Andre.
hi, Andre. So, Andre, why don't you tell us a little bit about you? We're just practicing speaking English, and one of the things that is very common is to kind of introduce yourself, talk about yourself, your family. So, my question to everybody has just been to tell us a little about you and your family.
Okay, I'm from Russia.
Mm-hmm.
Now I live in Moscow, but originally I'm from a small town in Moscow region.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Now I rent a flat. I live in Moscow alone. I work as a system administrator in an advertising company.
Are you living on your own in Moscow?
Yes. Now I live by my own. Yeah. Right.
By yourself or you say by myself? Yeah.
Yeah.
What about your family? Relatives back in your hometown still, or?
Yeah. They live in that town in the Moscow region, not far away from Moscow, about 100 kilometers.
Okay.
So sometimes I visit them on weekends especially. So
And do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yeah, I have a younger brother, or younger, yes,
A younger brother?
younger brother. He works in Moscow too,
Mm-hmm.
but he lives in another place, another flat. So
Okay. Do you see him very often?
not often, but sometimes we cross our ways. How it's called? Sometimes we meet. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Is Moscow pretty big? How many people live in Moscow?
Oh, it is. It's a pretty big city. It's if I'm not mistaken, it's more than 10 millions people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
maybe more, maybe more.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. And so you just have one brother, no sisters, though.
Yeah, I have one brother. Yeah.
And your mom and dad live in the town still?
Yeah, they live there and they work there too.
Uh-huh.
My mother is a HR specialist,
Mm-hmm.
and my father is a programmer.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Mhm.
And what did you say that you do? What's your job?
I am a system administrator, IT person. So
Uh-huh. For what
another
kind of company?
advertising company. It's international advertising company.
Oh, okay. So do you work like in a big office space with a lot of other people?
Yes, I live as an IT person. I just have to work with our employees. So I don't work with clients or
Okay.
other. So
How many employees do you work with usually? How many people are in the company?
now we have approximately 1,000 employees.
Wow.
So we are growing.
All in Moscow or
Yeah,
wow.
it's just office in Moscow. Yeah.
Wow. Wow, that so you're pretty busy probably.
Yeah, we are growing
Yeah.
constantly.
So as part of your job, what exactly do you do? Like you help make sure all the employees know how to use the computers correctly, or you have like a system, a program that they have to use for their jobs, or what do you do to help them?
When I started my job at this company, I was a help desk specialist. I helped our users to use software, to use the PCs or Macs. So now I am in a more higher job position as a system administrator. I have to administrate the servers. It's like a machines that where the data are stored.
Oh, okay.
So data or other services, IT services.
Yeah.
So I need to maintain them and maybe recover disaster recovery. Yeah. Unfortunately, it happens. Yeah. And antivirus protection.
Oh, okay.
So,
Yeah, antivirus protection. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. So Guillermo, what do you do for a job? I see you have a lot of books behind you there.
Yeah, right. I'm system administrator too, as Andrew, and well, but I'm most specialized on a tool called SCCM, and my SCCM.
Okay, what does that stand for?
Let me write for you exactly. SCCM stands for I don't remember. I don't remember right now. No. System Center Control Manager.
Okay,
Sorry.
okay. Yeah, and that's a type of a software that helps you control, like a network or something?
It helps me basically to or mainly to deploy software to the computers from all around the world. You know, instead of having to go to each machine with a CD or with an X file, you have a program that helps you to deploy to a big amount of computers the software that you need. Well, you have to write a script in order to make some because the most of the times the software needs something on the computers to be set before to deploy the software. For example, you need to have stopped the firewall service of Windows, the firewall service of Windows, in order to install I don't know, for example, the client of CCM. So you have to make sure that your program is going to stop this service before to proceed with the installation.
Yeah.
Guillermo, am I right that you administer Microsoft Systems Center? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's my job.
Okay.
Yeah, Hamit's doing the research for us and posting it in the chat.
Researching is my duty.
Yeah, thank you. Okay.
Thank you,
so, what kind of a company do you work for? What's the?
Well, I'm working for. I subcontracted. I don't know how to. I'm working right now for a company that's called Schneider Electric.
Oh, okay.
But through another small company, or is a very small company that only is used for the big company in order to contract the people.
Yeah. Okay.
And well, this how these things are running here in Spain.
Oh, okay.
It's very difficult to work directly for any company.
Yeah. Is that? I'm wondering if that's in the United States. We have that. It's called a temp.
Yeah, it's not exactly the same, because I'm not a temporary worker, because I'm expected to be here for a long time, but I'm not a direct employee of the company.
Okay, good. So you're happy if you're in Spain and you have a job. You're happy today.
Yeah, that's true. In fact, I'm happy to have at least one job.
Yeah, great. All right, let's talk to Hamid. Hamid, tell us about your studies or your job, what you're doing these days, working.
Okay, maybe I can mention my master works.
Okay.
I worked in scholarship program, project program. Our project was about lithium-ion batteries.
Okay.
Also, my master thesis topic was energy storage systems. And I wrote a thesis about supercapacitors. Supercapacitors are alternative systems like lithium-ion batteries, but there are some differences between lithium-ion batteries and supercapacitors. And this year and last year I went to training school for Belgium, thanks to my supervisor, and because my supervisor is a member of Cost Action. Cost Action is coming from European Union, and I met a lot of friends and academic people in Belgium. And last October, we invited this academic environment. So in that time, I was host for them. And this year, I went to Antalya and Tokat. In Antalya, I took part in international Congress in Tokat. I joined National Inorganic Chemistry Congress, and my supervisor presented my scheduled work in Tokat. So it is a very honoring day for me. Also, this provided to meet with some professors in Turkey. And my other point is I like writing poems.
Oh, yes.
For this reason, I can meet some new friends. And Verblink provided good opportunities to me, like I translated my poems from Turkish to English. My degree, my major is inorganic chemistry, not organic chemistry.
In what kind of chemistry?
Anorganic chemistry.
Inorganic?
Anorganic and inorganic is same. Inorganic is American accent. Anorganic is German accent.
Oh, really? Okay.
And inorganic chemistry means is without carbon chemistry. I mean organic chemistry based on carbon element, but inorganic chemistry based on other metallic elements.
Oh, okay. All right. I never took those classes.
Okay.
When I went to the university, I had a friend who was living in my house that I was living in. We shared a house, and he was studying lots of science classes, and they said that they called it OChem, organic chemistry, was a very difficult class. So all the smart people were in the chemistry classes.
Thank you. So you say to me, you are a smart too.
You must be, because I don't understand all of that stuff. But
anyway, thank you.
Enjoy it. You really like it, it sounds like.
Yes, if you remember, my slogan is my biggest love is chemistry.
Yes, your biggest is chemistry. That's great. Well, it's always great to be able to do what you love.
Yes.
So, Ismail, you told us that you're a public servant or a civil servant, and you said something about you work with simulators, or what is it that you do exactly on your job?
I am a simulator specialist. I work in a simulation center.
Oh, for simulating what?
Helicopter simulator. Oh. There are different types of simulator of different types of helicopters.
Oh, okay.
I work in this center, Lisa.
Yeah, so and what do you do? Like, do you work with people who are learning how to fly helicopters, or do you work on them like a mechanic, or what is your job?
My job is two of them. I work as a maintenance and test engineer for a simulator, and I give lesson to the student who are coming in this center and getting lesson how to fly in this simulator, Lisa.
Oh. Do you fly helicopters too, or do you just do the simulators?
Yeah, I fly only in simulators.
Oh, okay.
But when I say the same, it's not so big word, or it is true.
Yeah, yeah.
The simulator is like a helicopter. The cockpit is the same.
Okay.
We have full flight simulators with high technology screen and moving platform.
Yeah.
You can feel like in a helicopter when you fly. in the simulator, Lisa.
Mm-hmm. Well,
And you can make many different training in simulator because there is no risk,
yeah.
especially for emergency training. You
Okay.
cannot make in a real helicopter all of the emergency training because it is very risky.
Yes.
If you crash with a helicopter
Yeah.
and in a simulator you can crash 100 times and you can run again after a crash. It's
Right.
a very good practice for pilot candidate and
Mm.
pilots also.
Is it part of like the government? Is it for military pilots or for like policemen or rescue workers, or what types of people do you train?
There are many type of people are coming from different country around the world, Lisa, and
Hmm.
military, air force, uh, land force, army pilots and police pilots, and also uh, here government pilot, civil pilot are coming in this center,
Yeah.
and they are going to make different type of training
Does it does
which
it
they want.
does it look
It
like
looks
this?
yes,
Like that?
same,
Oh
yes,
wow. So you work on
it's a
cool.
yes,
And so you put people in there and then you put them in different types of situations so they learn how to fly. And
yes, we are going to inject some emergency situation during the flight, and we
okay.
are giving them a program,
Yeah.
and they are flying according to this program.
Uh-huh. Okay. Wow. Interesting. All right, thanks. Okay, Russell. Russell? Um, so you're not working right now, Russell? Are you there? Russell, are you there? You might have your microphone muted, so check on your microphone there. Or maybe she left. Okay, Russell, if you come back, I wanted to ask you some questions. Okay, maybe I can't hear her. Can you guys hear her?
No, maybe she mentioned before I have internet problems.
Yeah. Maybe she, yeah. Okay. All right, that's okay. I'm going to, all right, so I told you guys that Hamid is studying for the TOEFL question. And so one part of, I found a website and they were giving some practice things, and they asked this question, which I was going to give to you guys. And especially for Hamid, just to prepare, because Hamid, when you're taking the test, you know that you have a little bit of time to think about what you're going to say. So here is the question that I'm going to put to you guys and give you a couple seconds to think and then give you a little bit of time to respond. So the question is, what do you think your life will look like after retirement? So most of you guys, all you guys are pretty young right now, so maybe you're not looking too far ahead about retirement, but that's something that they might ask you. And so the way you answer the question in a test situation is, Hamid, you're going to get a couple of seconds to just maybe take some notes. So I think you can bring paper with you, and you want to organize it so that maybe you just write down the words that help you remember what you want to say, because then there'll probably be like a beep, and then it'll start recording what your answer is. So for example, what do you think your life will look like after retirement? And it says use reasons and details to support your response. Preparation time is 15 seconds. Response time is 45 seconds. And then I'm going to read the sample that they gave on the website after I hear from you guys. So take a couple of seconds and think about how you would answer this question. And this is real life. So what do you think your life is going to look like after you retire from working when you're older? And give some reasons why it will look like that. Okay, so I'll give you a couple seconds to think about it. And then, Andrew, I'm going to come to you first. So, is it Andrew or Andre? Andre.
Andre, yeah.
Andre, okay. Okay, Andre, what do you think your life is going to look like after retirement?
I think from optimistic point of view,
Okay.
if I'm going to live a healthy life, so my life after retirement would be how it's called without illnesses.
Yeah, healthy, yeah.
Yeah, life on the near the sea, on the beach, in the house, on the beach,
Nice.
with my I suppose I hope wife.
Uh-huh.
It would be very relaxing life.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
So, and I think that my children and grandchildren will help us and with our problems, and I believe we'll help them too.
Yeah, okay, great. Wonderful. Okay, Guillermo, what do you think your life will look like after retirement?
When I will be retired, I hope to have been able to had buy my own house in the country, and and spend the last years of my life with my wife, doing nothing more than reading books, seeing films, and taking strolls in the nature, along the nature, or the
Nature, yeah,
nature,
outside.
yeah,
Nature.
well, and that's what I would like to get.
Uh-huh. Great. Okay, Hamid, how about you? What will your life look like after retirement? What do
Okay. In my opinion, my life will look like some things. First of all, my one hobby is writing poem, and when I retire, I will be more experienced for my life. So it will provide good sharing things to other people. So in my poems, I can write my life experiences.
Yeah.
Secondly, I can say technology improves day by day in 21st century, and maybe robots will be servant for my life.
Yeah.
Thirdly, I am addicted to work. For this reason, I will be still working because work is in myself. First, for these reasons, I like. I am looking forward to being retired for something.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
Can you give me feedback, please?
Yes, I think you did well, and you kept talking. I think one of the things that they just wanted that they're looking for in the speaking section is that you are able to just keep talking and that you have answered the question, of course, and when they ask for details and reasons that you give some reasons and some details, and you did. So I think that you would do a good job on that. I don't know the exact score, how they're scoring it, but that would definitely be a pass, so pass, not pass, maybe. I don't know what if they score the speaking at the levels, the different levels, but
They focus on intonation, pronunciation, grammar, structure,
yeah, but
word choice.
yeah. Well, I think that for you, I could understand everything that you were saying and that you kept it flowing and you answered the question, so that's the most important part.
Okay.
Yeah, and your pronunciation was fine, and the microphone is a little bit, your voice is coming in and out, but the sound for your test will probably be better, so it'll come across a little bit more easily to understand because with the internet sometimes with Verbling and the Google Hangouts, sometimes the microphones go in and out or the cameras, and so it makes it a little bit hard to hear every word you say sometimes. But it's good.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, Ismail, what do you see yourself? What do you think your retirement will look like? Your life after retirement?
Yes, Lisa. Uh, After retirement, I would live on the seashore, uh, but it is impossible because in my country the income is not enough to live on the same standard after retirement. That's why I should work again,
Mm-hmm.
maybe. And in our culture, we should always support our children during the university, after the university, and sometimes after marriage.
Mm-hmm.
It is not good, but in our culture, we should behave in that way.
Mm-hmm.
And I should work until I die, I think.
Wow. Maybe your son.
It's sad, but it is a reality in my country.
Is that what's happening right now? Do you see other people working until they die?
Yes, around me there are lots of people who
Mm-hmm.
are working after retirement for your kids or for your family. The
Yeah.
retirement income is not enough, Lisa, to
Uh-huh.
live in the same on the same standard,
Hmm.
and many people should work after retirement too.
Yeah. Yes, I think that seems to be happening more nowadays also in the United States, although my mom is going to be, let's see, she's going to be 62 years old, and she is already retired. She was a teacher for her whole career, so since she was like 19 years old, 20 years old, so she worked for 40 years, about a little bit more, and she retired, and she was visiting with me this week, and she told me that she gets more money now in retirement than she did when she was working. So for her, and in the United States in the past, it has been a good job to work for the government, like a teacher, a police officer, something like that. But it's much harder if you were working just for a company to have enough money to retire. You have to plan for yourself here to if you want to be able to retire and live an okay life. And not everybody does that. So is it the same in Turkey? Like if you have a government job, is it good or it's not good? The retirement, you're saying?
Oh, Yes, the government
Job.
job is uh, better than the other jobs. I
Yeah.
think the retirement situation is uh, m- they are getting more retirement income.
Um, yeah. Well, she said she has. It's not like she's getting more money. But my mom said the reason why she has more money in retirement is because when she was working, she was putting a lot of the money into her retirement fund. So now she doesn't have to put more money in, she just gets it. So every month when she was working for those 40 years, she was putting money every month, maybe three, four, $500, I don't know how much, every month, to putting it into a fund that is managed by the whoever does that for the teachers. And it grew and grew and grew, and then now as she's retired, she gets to have that money. So that's how it works for her, for example. Yeah.
Yes, so we have the same system,
Okay.
but the income is not so high. For
As
example, if I say for a retired teacher, get after 30 years working
yeah,
$40,000
yeah,
retirement fund.
yeah.
Is it high?
How much? 40? Did you say?
$40,000
No, that's not very high.
as not so high.
Not for the United States. No, no. But for example, well, because for example, my mom, when she was working at the end of her years of working, so when she first started, she made smaller amounts of money every month. But by the end of after the 40 years, I think she was probably making $5,000 per month. And now in retirement, she gets $4,000 per month. Say, I don't know if it's exact, but something like that. But when she was working, she had to give money to other things while she was working, and now she doesn't have to give the retirement money, so she gets all of that money. You see what I'm saying? So she thinks it's better. It's good. But that's in the United States. That's more what like teachers make. Some people make more like $2,000 per month, 3,000. It depends on your job. And then in retirement, you're trying to plan that you have about the same amount of money so you can continue to live the type of life that you're used to. So that's what people try to do, but not everybody can succeed in doing that. And also when you're older, it's more likely that you own your home, you own your car, so you're not buying those things new again, you know. So, does that sound like a lot of money to you, Ismail?
Which one, Lisa?
Well, like the $5,000 a month. I mean, I don't know how it compares to Turkey wages in Turkey. You know, that's probably different. So.
Well, retirement wages in Turkey between $800 and uh, $1,500.
Yeah.
Lisa.
Yeah, and that would be true for maybe for other people in the United States if you didn't work for 40 years. She worked her whole, you know, working life, and also if you had different types of jobs. So a teacher, she lives in California, so it's a pretty good job to have had for 40 years. Not everybody has that good. And my dad, he was a policeman in California, and he also now is retired, and he gets good salary in retirement. But he was paying into it. It's not from the government necessarily only. Partly is, but it's also partly that he paid every month when he was working. So that's how it works. Russell, did you ever show up again? Russell? And maybe her connection is...
And Lisa, I want to say Verblink changed the main page or other things.
Yeah, I didn't see it. What? Somebody look like
and,
now.
one Verblink worker added to me.
Oh yeah, okay, I see it.
And he asked some questions to me.
Oh, okay.
Better or like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I just saw it. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to go start my other class right now, but I do see that they have been making changes. They're always making changes. Hopefully their intention is to improve it for the user and for the teachers, of course, also. So if you guys ever have any feedback you want to tell Verbling, you can send them feedback or post it in the chats. They are watching some of the classes and making sure things are working okay. So every time we tell them something's not working, they try to fix it as quickly as they can. So if you notice something that's not working very well, you can tell them too. Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for everything.
Thanks for coming to class.
Thank you, Lisa.
And I'm going to have a reading class right now if you guys have time and want to keep working on your English. So otherwise, I'll see you some other time.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Have a nice day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.